What is going on, folks? CJ here, back with another episode. Be sure to subscribe, like, and go to the website, 3black www.3blackgeeks.com.
You had to go to the full www. So this is why we get Eris to do it. Eris, you do it with gusto.
Everybody
Bro,
says
and-
www. I ain't the
and
first one.
nobody does when you can easily type in 3blackgeeks.com. That is 3blackgeeks.com. That
Or
is
ver-
3blackgeeks.com. You can
The
find
number
us.
three.
You can
Black
find
Geeks.
us on YouTube, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and you also can find us available on pretty much anything that's on the internet
Except
right
SoundCloud for right now, because, reasons. But
under construction.
under construction on
now.
SoundCloud.
Under construction, as they say.
Basically, Google Three Black Geeks, or very simply put, 3blackgeeks.com.
So
Anyway, I'm back, y'all.
So I got a question for you guys.
No,
I feel it is not a question, but more of a statement, and I don't know if you guys will agree with me. I feel it is very easy to do a movie about a creepy guy, that's trying to get with a chick or that sees a happy couple, or they want to get in that kind of like mode of being that happy person that's with this woman and whatever, right? Very easy, because I think for some reason making the guy creepy is just dirt easy. I feel there's something with women, particularly with this movie that we're talking about, Single White Female.
The 1992 classic.
Very classic. I feel they still haven't cracked the code and trying to do like creepy women doing crazy shit.
So let's stop.
Hold on.
Let's-
Wait a second. CJ, it's funny you say that because apparently they went back and tried to do it again in 2005 with Single White Female 2.
And let's stop this.
Direct to DVD.
And hold on, Chris. And Chris, even a bigger hold on. Name a one where a dude is trying to break up a marriage. So you telling me that they got to crack a code of women? They've been doing it for women for years, for decades.
I don't count Fatal Attraction.
You just said all of that wrong, dude.
Yeah, let me back up. I can't count stuff
The
like
handsomest woman in the world.
I can't count.
He had a normal life until his best friend. I don't like that shit. He had to break it up. How many of them have you ever seen?
Okay.
No, don't get me wrong. There have been a couple home wrecker movies. Name one though that wasn't on Lifetime. That wasn't a BET
I can crack
movie.
off some Lifetime.
That wasn't on
ones.
Tubi. Stay up there. That wasn't on Tubi.
I can crack off
Name
some.
one.
I can crack off some Lifetime movie ones with John Stamos being at the face of it. But
John
you're right.
Stamos. No, Dean Cain, sir.
Dean Cain and John.
Dean
Stamos.
Cain has been at least two of them where he came.
Jerry O'Connell been in a couple too.
I don't think Jerry O'Connell has been in one. We just say that because Dean Cain.
Look, MAGA Dean Cain.
MAGA Dean Cain.
MAGA
my
Superman.
Jerry O'Connell. Wait a minute. You look kind of like you, but a little bit more sexier. I wouldn't say that. Yes, it is I. You're evil twin. Dean Cain.
But Single White Female, it's wild because like I can't put Fatal Attraction and Obsessed in there because those are
It is.
No, but here's why I say that. Those movies where the guy was the one that actually started making those women go crazy.
Okay, first off, Chris.
He just didn't have to sleep with that white woman.
Hold on, Chris. First off, you trying to tell me that Glenn Close was stable.
Stable-ish.
He was stable. She was stable before she got Michael.
No, Glenn Close. Listen, no, sir. Glenn Close was stable until she received the phallus, and then that's when it was. That's when it was a wrap.
Here's the crazy part, though. Tsunami Black Male is right. Yes, I'm saying your full thing.
Thank you, sir.
He's right because there is things. Unlawful entry. I totally forgot about that.
Hey, yo,
yes.
Tevin, I might have to go back and look at that movie.
It's Ray
might
Liotta.
be a future one.
It's kind of sort of like Ray Liotta with the cigarette sticking out. Ray Liotta in that movie.
That's every movie.
But now, what were you saying?
But what I was saying was like you're right in the sense of, and even women will admit it. You give women good sex, the crazy button goes off,
bruh. Her swim fan.
Yeah, right.
The famous line from
Out of Time.
The famous
Not really,
line,
but really.
the famous.
It's
the
a BAM episode.
The famous line for Cameron was the bottom. You hit the bottom. Now that girl is crazy, and there is actually, because here's the thing.
Flip roles, it happens to the males too, so men too. So.
No, Eris, no, Chris, don't do this. Don't do this. This is men inflicting the pain. All right. So
okay,
shut
all
the
right,
fuck
all
up.
right, all right.
So
my
in this case, Chris, we hit the bottom of it. Every girl says the same thing. We're not like it's just going to be in and out. One night stand. You do that on a one night stand, you are no longer one night stand material.
You're her boyfriend.
That's your girlfriend. You're a boyfriend now.
In fact, just by saying that mentally or verbally that I'm only going to be in and out, there's a one night stand, there's a one time thing, you do realize by saying that your chances of hitting that bottom is now 90 to 95%.
If she looks like that meme of the Barbie with the wild hair and shit, yeah, you're the boyfriend now. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
If you stayed for pillow talk,
you put your pants on. She's like, "Where you going?" Well, you're in for the long haul, buddy.
If you were not quiet enough to put your pants on and duck out the window.
Gotta be
God forbid,
Boomerang where you just slid.
And God forbid you go to sleep, because when you wake up, it's gonna be a Jill Scott song you wake up to. Got you some eggs, some breakfast. You were inside me. It's gonna turn into a Jill Scott song, bro.
This one, Jennifer Jason Leigh, is crazy chick who killed her sister, drowned her sister actually, her sister. Was apparently on crazy pills, ran away, apparently was getting a stipend to stay on crazy pills, and got off the crazy pill. Yeah, because she got a call like, hey, we're not going to give you any more money if you don't keep taking your stuff. And she got
like the 90s. You got like the 80s. Look, we give you these pills. We give you these pills.
We'll give you some money.
We give you $500, but you got to stay on it, chick.
She got off the crazy pills.
Can't dig in our coffers anymore.
Like, I gotta go cash a check. I'm like, wow, so you get to cash a check, cash a stipend for getting your pills. Question: How much of that money? What was the cost of that medication?
Enough to have a rent controlled apartment.
Seriously.
I mean,
in New York.
A spacious as hell apartment in New York.
Look, this is how I know it was old New York, because the rats were like this small.
Yeah,
not like the size of a fucking German Shepherd like they are now.
Bro, that right there was Old Town New York. That is Old Town New York.
You know what the thing I liked about it also?
Old Town New York with a door where the door frames are like 12 feet high.
Exactly. And everything is like built like a studio.
Dinkins era New York.
Hey, yo, you ever like all right, you know what messed me up as a kid? Looking at the apartment that Sigourney Weaver had in Ghostbusters 2. That messed me up about
wasn't that a condo more than an apartment?
That was an apartment. She had an apartment.
Yeah, but think about like you said, the doors is all tall.
The doors are tall as shit.
She's on the top floor. How much you pay? Oh, $1,000. You know what I mean?
In 1984 money, I know.
Nowadays, you spend upwards of like $3,000 for something like
that's
that.
That's like $3,500.
That's on the lower end.
I'm sorry, Chris. I'm gonna say New York City. You better put a 4 on that shit. Like, what are you talking about, nigga?
That's another. Like I said, that's a $3,500 apartment.
But we have is
New York.
We have crazy Jennifer Jason Leigh butting heads with Bridget Fonda.
And look, I told this to Eris. I know how Peter Fonda looks. I know how Jane Fonda looks.
Mm-hmm.
If you said 4 white women that kind of look like Bridget, I'll get it wrong 10 out of 10 times which one is Bridget Fonda. I could not point her out in a lineup.
Hey, Bridget Fonda was with our boy Danny Elfman at one point.
Yeah, well, at one point, he was doing some weird coke off her back, saying something.
Fucking humming the Batman theme.
No.
No, this is 1992. He's still humming the Terminator 2 theme.
Nah, he's doing this. All right. Follow me on Bridget. Okay. You like that? See, it's hot. There's a part right here. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. Why are you not getting the cocaine? What is taking you so long? Danny Elfman is one of the coolest people in the world. He did coke a lot. There's no way you can tell.
Have you heard his theme songs? You kind of needed to do it.
Boy, have you ever heard Beetlejuice?
But actually, no, Chris, you're right. I take that back. It probably was. No, wait.
Batman Returns.
I was gonna. Well, no.
92.
See, Batman Returns. That came out during what? Christmas, wasn't it? Didn't it come out during the holidays?
How long were they together? That's a good question. How long were they together?
But bear in mind, like, because you're talking single white female was 92. Yeah, same year.
Yeah, it was the same year, but
August,
I mean, like, what month?
August 92.
Okay, so single white female came out in August.
So he gave Bridget Fonda the early preview of Batman Returns theme.
Yes.
Wait a minute, they are married. Are they still married?
Oh, they still married?
Are they?
Well, all right.
Are they?
Yeah, they're still married. Wow. Huh,
wow.
All right. Bridget Fonda actually retired from acting.
But came back in 2019. She did. What? She came back for, what was that one movie? Well, one thing that she was in. Hang on a sec.
Because I don't count like appearances on a damn talk show.
But you got to remember, guys, she was in movies like Single, City Hall, Jackie Brown, and of course that classic of classics, Kiss of the Dragon.
No, wait, I take that back. No, it was 2001. It was, well, okay. Damn it, Flickster.
Yeah, it was
so
literally Kiss of the Dragon. Put this way, Kiss of the Dragon was her last major movie, and then the last TV was Chris Isaac's show.
It was her second to last movie. The whole shebang.
I don't count because that
was all in the same year.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Kiss of the Dragon might count because whole shebang nobody remembers that.
The last thing that she did was the TV movie Snow Queen in 2002.
Oh,
and she appeared in 4 episodes of the Chris Isaac show.
That's what I said. I think Chris Isaac.
Random.
I know it was random as hell.
Hey, sir, that was a Showtime hit.
No, you'd be surprised at like the people that come on the Chris Isaac show and like Arliss. You're like, they did like 50 episodes of Arliss. What?
I could have told you that.
We could do.
I used to watch that show. I used to watch Arliss.
We could do a whole episode of that era of like HBO and Showtime where they had like hit shows and shit.
Hey, look. The list that comes off the Gary Shandling show is the same way too.
Right.
I still got like an old taping somewhere of Lynx.
With 6 feet under.
Oh my God, Eris.
Was Lynx the one with the
my hip?
No, my hip. Lynx was the Showtime show.
Was Lynx the one with the police chief from 21 Jump Street?
Yes, it was.
I remember that.
That was Lynx was also the one that had what's her face? It had I think Jack A was in it. No. Pam Grier was in it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pam Grier was in it.
I remember the previews for Lynx.
She played
like Pam Grier.
Like Pam Grier was in it, and she played the whore.
She played the whore.
First off, you have to put respect on Pam Grier. You can't just say whore. She's a respectable whore.
I said she's a whore.
No, that means she's a or is she? No, hold on. Is she a respectable prostitute, or is she a woman with high stature that also is a whore?
Sir, she is smashing like all of the fucking politicians and senators in DC.
Oh, so she's a whore.
Yeah, that's what I said. The whore.
Whore. You got to put whore. That means that's whore with a crown on top.
That's whore with a crown.
But cursive too.
But single white female, like the fact that this whole thing is posited off the number one. See, I don't understand messy guys. Especially in the 90s.
I do.
Not saying I don't. No, I'm thinking theory. I'm not saying I don't understand. I do understand.
Let them cook.
But here's the thing.
I'm good.
Oh man, it's 90s. You have an answer machine. You know how phones operate. You pick up the phone, somebody else is going to hear it. You out here got a side chick and you're not even doing the shit properly. You're not keeping your side chick in place.
Wait. I gotta stop you there, Chris. Wasn't a side chick. He went back, apparently, because she's depressed, slept with his ex-wife the night before.
As the way he put it, he accidentally fell into.
Now let's think about it. Bridget's actually the side chick in this situation.
It really
she is. A side chick that's about to get married, by the way.
Think about it.
The divorce papers were already clear and you went back to your ex-wife.
Everything you made it. Dog, the second she was like, the second that phone went off, he knew that was his wife.
Like, oh God.
You starting this again? You gonna call my whole house? In the middle of the night.
I'm about to marry this hoe.
I'm about to marry this bitch. I love this bitch.
I would have picked up the phone and clicked immediately. Like, what's
the worst? Now.
But you know that don't work, man. It's 1992. Okay. You hit redial.
Eris, we have to explain this to. I hate this because it shows how old we are. We have to explain this to, I would say, younger millennials. Y'all wouldn't understand this. See, what happened was
Gen Y.
Gen Zers, they wouldn't know this either. Yeah, the answering machines at the time, they would click on after a certain amount of calls. You know, of course, like voicemail. Y'all know how that works.
And the tape would actually run out of space, so you actually
I'm about to say, except it was on a small cassette tape, a really small cassette tape. It was good enough for maybe 15 minutes or so, whatever. It doesn't matter. What the things was so good about these was the second it clicks on, it's a speaker and everyone here and anybody in the room can hear it. Now you can pick up the phone and you can still hear yourself on the other line. It has to be hung up on that side. Here's the problem. The answering machine was all the way in the living room and they were in the bedroom. He messed up by here's the thing. I don't think he necessarily messed up. I just thought he got caught. He just got caught lacking.
The fact is, number one, he did get caught lacking because, first of all, technology wasn't there yet exactly when the answer machine would automatically turn off after you picked up the call while it's recording. Number two, she just had to go and put it out there that you can't just come over here, sleep with me, and then pretend like nothing happened. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you say that on the answering machine?
I like how
that's a nice shot, by the way.
I like how Bridget knew she was in like noir mode, but at the same time, she had to make it clear that I'm not hopping back in that bed.
This was a good shot, though.
It really was, man. I gotta look at who the DP was in this movie, man, because there was a lot of like really, which I would like to call good New York City shots in this.
But also, I gotta say this. Hey, Jen. Yeah, there's a couple moments in this movie where I'm looking like this.
Right.
Oh, see, here's the thing. Here's a dirty, fucked up shit about society here. Everybody talks about men raping women. Women raping men, it's oof.
Are we really gonna jump ahead to that part?
We're jumping ahead.
Yes, jumping ahead to that part?
Oh, yeah, we're jumping ahead.
Hey, Chris. No, we're not. We can wait. We can wait.
Okay,
we can
wait.
You can hold horses.
Well, I'll hold horses, but
because this is only about 50 minutes of plot in this movie, nigga. So
this hour and 45-minute movie.
She came in guns a-blazing, trying to be the perfect friend, and seeing her getting stressed out. I was like, oh, I can make you some tea and and all that stuff.
Hold on. Before we get to that, I did want to point out a couple of things. Number one, she kicks him out the house because all it took was just hearing, "Hey, you slept with me." Boom. All right, wedding's off. Everything is off. Broken up. Engagement over. I'm done.
Can't blame her.
She kicked him. She kicks a man out the house and then stays at her gay friend's apartment upstairs overnight. Now she begins to
didn't catch that he was gay. By the way.
Yeah, he was.
How did you not catch he was gay?
Bro,
Chris, look at the taco meat and look at the
taco meat
and look at the girlfriend.
First off, straight men do show taco meat, so you can't.
Not in the 80s, not in the late 80s, early 90s, not like that, nigga.
Well, unless you're Tom Selleck.
Nah, unless you're in Miami.
Well, yeah, Tom Selleck was in Miami. You right.
There you go.
They were all the way in New York City. So this is not for you.
But
this is for Henry over there.
But
Henry.
But
he knows that he saw me at the club yesterday. You know the club with, the club with all the loud noises but no windows.
But listen, so she stays with him overnight, right? Wakes up the next morning, immediately starts working in the title. She puts out an ad, single white female.
Now, obnoxious, loud as day. Angie my wife threw a shoe at me. Look, the title. She threw a shoe at the back of my head.
Now, gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you saw it in the opening titles. For anyone else who's either seen this movie and forgot it, y'all know that this movie was based on the book called Single White Female Seek Same.
Yes,
Seek Same.
That's what it's called. That was the name of the book.
Yeah.
So she goes through. I like to call it the movie montage of like
butch chick, mysterious ethnicity. Other chick walking through the apartment.
No. You had one that came through that was way too pretty.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's the Indian. The Indian.
She just walked through looking at everything, and I'm looking at her like, well, she came through with that black dress. I'm like,
You know what Bridget said? Yeah, you're a little bit too brown.
But then
I'm not. No, I am not a racist. I just feel a little bit more comfortable with people I know. I'm sorry.
The one I liked though was the very first one that popped up.
Yeah,
the extra. No, Chris. First of all, she was not Butch. She was an extra from the movie Stone Cold. Okay. Now, that being said,
only thing was missing with her doing a little, and you see like a long swig of spit just fly down.
Bruh, she was like smacking the walls, going, "Oh man, this is great. This is perfect. Hey, you got any tools?"
Yeah, you might be a lesbian. And I'm not comfortable. I'm sorry.
I'm not quite ready to do that yet.
The third one was my favorite. Oh my goodness, this reminds me of Back Home. It reminds me just like my mother. I fucking hated my mother.
I fucking hate her.
You know what she did?
Okay, Jersey. You're a little bit too Jersey for me.
And a little and you're too Jewish. So I'm probably gonna say no to that too.
Now, you want to know where she messed up?
Traditional girl comes in there perfect. And I like to be. You had a chance. Now, to be honest with you, Eris, she was going to kill her.
You think so?
Oh, she was going to kill her
too. Get the fuck out of here, Renee. Wow.
Yeah, that was Renee Estevez.
Wow.
My goodness.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, you know, guess what? Okay. Estevez. I don't like that last name.
Hold on. First of all, sir.
Sounds like there should be a chimpalada.
See, I was
call it. Is that what they call it?
Wait. D, listen. See, I was gonna make this joke, right? I will when Chris put this image up, I was going to say, all right, so seeing how we got Earth 45 Emilio Estevez here,
that is
it makes sense.
Steven Weber, sir.
I know it is, but he was looking really Emilio in this movie.
He was, didn't he? Here's the thing that gave me about Steven Weber.
Here's
the thing about Steven Weber. He was actually, believe it or not, he was a ball of sex to women back in the 90s. He really was.
Why do you think Wings got so many seasons, baby?
Unnecessarily. Seven seasons.
You know how many?
NBC was like, put that sexy man on our
back on television.
The amount of Mile High clubs that man started.
Tim Daly looking over like, what about me? Fuck you, Superman.
It's like, nah, Tim, you good. You all right. Stay over there. With your punk ass.
Why you bring Tim Daly in here? Why you gotta get his straight?
He was in Wings.
He was.
Yeah, him and Steve Weber were in Wings. They were like buddies.
Bruh, they was like buddies, but that shit was a one-sided thing. Like nobody was going to Tim Daly.
I am so sorry for anybody listening to this podcast, looking at us right now that was born after 2005, because you have zero idea who the fuck Tim Daly or Steven Weber is.
Tim Daly is for the nerds. They're like
Steven Weber. Cool. Steven Weber. There you go.
My sciatic nerve. Jesus Christ, you too.
Like Tim Daly benefited from hey, he voiced Superman. All right, people know him. Gotcha. Steven Weber. I don't know that guy.
Steven Weber. You would not know it for real. He had a good television run. He had a decent movie run in the 90s into the 2000s. To me, it's amazing that he's not on a higher level of actors around his same
his niche on television.
He did. He was a television guy more than anything else. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of funny that as time went by, Steven Weber disappeared and I'm just going to put it out there, because Friends was such a bigger thing, you kind of forgot anything that happened before Friends. So that's kind of one of the reasons why we just
hey, Steven Weber's out here being a sexy doctor in Chicago Medical. So hey, good for him, man.
Is he sexy, Chris? Is it? You still looking at niggas like that? It's all good though, man.
He's an older white guy, so that era of women are still looking at him as
Boy, if you look. Great. Now all I can see him doing, he takes off his glasses and there's some 64-year-old.
Look, you gotta understand. Every ethnicity, all of us, even for black women, we talk
I've never
about
seen a black woman. Don't you put that on black lady?
No. I'm saying black. No, I'm talking about when it comes to certain actors that had their heyday in the 80s and 90s and they're older. It's they still have Courtney B. Vance to this day still gets it for black women. Courtney B. Vance.
I like that. I like to feel that the thickness of that mustache.
Gregory, look, we talked about it when we talked about it when we did Waiting to Exhale. Women love Gregory Hines in that fucking movie. Same thing,
Yeah, it's just funny to me that Steven Weber.
Charles Dutton might get it for a section of women,
No, I don't know. I feel like women that can cook neck bones real good like him and no one else.
I'm mad you specified neck bones.
I feel like
age.
I just feel like if neck bones look, I feel like women who make neck bones and oxtails real good like niggas like him. You know what I mean? You have to be an auntie you have to be an auntie of at least 2 decades. You know what I mean?
He was dead. Neck bones.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
But Steven Weber being the boyfriend is come on, babe, give me a second chance.
I love it because he calls over there at least a good 6 times, man.
Yo, this is how down bad he was. He wrote a letter. That's how you
That's how 1992 this movie was. This man was writing letters.
Down bad. You write a letter.
This man went through the entire Keith Sweat playbook.
That's a Jodeci playbook, sir.
That's Jodeci. Hey, Keith was still getting in the 90s.
True. The only thing missing was Steven Weber being shirtless. Please, babe.
If this was 89, if this was 89, it'd be the vest, the open vest.
No, because y'all both are effing up. Y'all both are doing the wrong thing.
No, we're not.
Y'all, because you forgot this is a white guy, not a black guy.
Leather jacket open.
Yeah, when everything I do, I do it for blue. You.
Meatloaf playing in the background.
Oh man, I will do anything for love. Great, Eric Chris. Now you're about to get us into a 90s time life
power ballad. Tell me
how.
Oh, seriously, Michael Bolton.
Real talk.
Really? Come on.
Real talk. I don't like Michael Bolton. That white boy sung the shit out of that song. Ooh, you can feel it. I give it a mic on that one.
Now, of course, when they got as it's flowing when he's ball bailing, it's come on, bro.
Now, of course, as he, when he did eventually work his way back into Bridget Fonda's heart again, that's when you heard that White Snake. Is this love?
Is this love?
But more on that later.
black person listen to this like these black people really know a lot of white songs.
Yes, we do. It was a thing called. Hold on, no, Chris. Yes, we do.
MTV and VH1.
No. Never mind
Fox
that.
Network.
No, never mind. No, both of y'all wrong. It was a thing called infomercials and Time Life.
Yes.
And they're bringing us the greatest gospel hits of all time, including the Mississippi Mass Choir.
Hey. For $5.99, you can get a double disc.
Bruh, 1999, for less than for $20, you got two CDs.
Okay.
Why with like 30 songs.
Or 5 cassettes.
Okay, before 3 Black Geeks have degenerative muscle problems, say what I'm about to say right now.
Hey.
You know what I look, Chris? Hey, Chris, you know when I knew the game changed? Oh God, I'm gonna sound old. When they had the cassettes, but as the flex, they had the CDs behind it.
Right behind it.
Here's 11-OD. Here's 11-year-old D. I'm gonna have all that shit.
Bro, it's like, hey, D. It's like,
hey, D.
Hold on, D.
Physical media.
Hey, D. Here's the cassette, and here's the CD.
You can have. So, I look back on the prices. Now, here's the funny thing. I look back on the prices for 100 songs. For only the price of $70. That's got to be $100 in today's money. That's a little bit too much.
But the road trips though last forever.
Oh my God!
But then
you can have less too with these cassette tapes.
But see, they really came and messed us up by 1999 with that mess of it was that subscription crap of you can get 10 CDs for a penny. 10 CDs and one free for a penny.
What you found out was that the shipping and handling covered the cost of the fucking CD.
And you know the thing that makes me funny, that makes me really laugh, is that I know for a fact that but to me this is how it looked. The second Wow That's Music came out, they looked over their shoulders and they looked over their shoulders and said, Napster. I don't think we got to worry about that, guys. It didn't have time to breathe until us millennials started downloading everything.
I'm going to point something out here. In the year of our Lord 2024, they're still putting out Now That's What I Call Music, and it's at volume 100 and something.
They still do it.
Hey, Demetrius. Darius, do you remember we used to get a CD? You had to peel off the shit on the top of the motherfucker, and just like
that security tape. That security tape was a mother, wasn't it?
I hate to be this person. I enjoyed the smell of a CD when you first opened it up around about 1998, because at that point they were like spraying chemicals in the shit to make us millennials dumb. So
I want to point out something too. There is something to be said about how Now That's What I Call Music, the lineup of popular hits just diminished as the volumes kept going. And the ones now, it's like 8 tracks. And I'm like, Jesus, this is terrible.
Boy, it's like, man, why are we still doing it?
Why
are we still
it's a struggle.
It is pure struggle.
I think Chris, here's my thing. What Eastern European or African country is still buying these CDs because they don't get no other things but physical media? Who else is buying this crap?
It's the same way that Double XL is struggling to fucking fill out their freshman class every year and shit. So.
Boy, no. They did that to themselves. Look. Me and DK talked about actually.
And I'm not even being old man about that. It really feels like they're just pulling somebody off the street and just saying, you're on the Double XL cover.
Hey, Chris, me and DK talked about that when we did an episode about the freshmen. It's actually on 3BG Geeks. It's a bad episode. Look it up. It's about the freshman classes, and we said the first freshman class. It's so funny. They just picked all the youngest people within the 4 years prior to be the first batch of freshmen.
Yeah, it was like, all right, fine. And then the following year,
the first 2 years, don't believe how freshmen they are, because these niggas been rapping for 6 years. There ain't no freshmen. Even when we was like Kate out on that, we're like, they don't Kitchen wasn't even a freshman at that time.
When Wale was on it, I was like, nigga, Wale was rapping for like
And that's the funny thing. Now you like you said, they are literally stopping off. We was on SoundCloud. We saw your numbers. We like it. I started last week. Get in the goddamn thing.
So loser.
So
cover.
Get in, loser.
So circling back to the
but
movie,
Hetty,
gentlemen.
Hetty is being just, I'm gonna say the weird roommate.
This is what hey Chris, this is what happens when you get the dark weird chick from Breakfast Club to be your roommate.
Man, Ali Sheedy would have killed this role.
She would have.
Nah, you gave it to the right one.
I think Jennifer Jason. Well, I mean,
Jennifer Jason. Yeah, Jennifer was definitely great in this movie.
That's what I'm saying. Jennifer was great in this movie. I don't think Ali Sheedy would have did it. I think Ali Sheedy is a little bit too pretty, and at the same time,
what is she doing? No,
she was doing Short Circuit 2.
No. Short Circuit 2 didn't have Ali Sheedy. Remember?
No, they did. It came back.
No. Wait. No. You did have her, only in audio form on the fucking tape.
Well, no. Ali Sheedy was too busy doing Man's Best Friend around this time.
So how bad is it that Ali Sheedy, who was already struggling in the G League at this point in her career, was like, nah, I ain't going into
I ain't coming back.
Nah.
Fisher Stevens, get your ass back.
Hey, Fisher, get your ass in here.
The Goot even sat there and said, nah, bro. I ain't doing too.
It's all no, Chris, no. You know damn well they did not do that to Fisher. They went in there, hey, call center, get in here. You know that's what they did to him.
First off, Fisher Stevens is a white-ass guy. And they said, hey, you're going to play a brown Indian guy. And
hey, Durka.
Twice.
Here's the shitty
Twice.
Part. It wasn't until Hackers I actually thought Fisher Stevens was Indian. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm not even kidding.
That nigga had look, that nigga had proper speech pattern. Here's Chris.
What the hell was that?
I was like, this guy's English?
You white?
You white?
What? A white guy? Come on, man. Johnny Favorite's alive. Come on, nigga. What happened?
Acting. That's what happened. Acting.
See, I like how white people used to say, also, we're not going to bypass the fact that Bridget only wanted a white female and no one else. Like, nowadays.
Hence the name of the book. Single white female seeks same.
That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, seek same. But here's the thing that get me about that. You do that now, everyone calls you a bigot.
Fucking racist. You're like a black woman.
And here's the fucked up part. I think you are within your right to say, look, I ain't living with no black chick. I can respect it. Hey, look, I don't want no trouble, so no Asians. I can respect that. I can. I just feel that because we want white people to feel shame about everything they have done, we've kind of taken that away from them.
Look, I watch this movie, I feel depressed because this is the time where you go into the paper, you could find a job like the next fucking day and shit. Just like these people could find a place the next day as soon as they look at the advertisement.
I feel that there's a bit of movie magic with the job thing, but at the same time, it's like Circle. Next day they're working there. Yeah, and I will say that's probably more the 90s than anything else.
I gotta point out,
you get a job.
I gotta point out something else. See, while I don't necessarily want to sound like these two right here, I am
speak your truth, King. Speak your truth.
Speak your truth, King. Shut up. I hate y'all. Okay, number one, she was in a fragile emotional state, trying to screen all these potential candidates for a roommate. She lands on freaking Hedra, if you will, when she is at her most fragile. Homegirl is crying her eyes out, just thinking about the fact that, wow, I was really about to get married and now it's all over with because I had to hear over the answer machine that my man slept with his ex-wife. She's done. You muted, D.
My man over there picking the phone, babe. Come on. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. Like, tell me how could
Eddie, that's Jennifer.
See, this is where you messed up. You went back and slept with your ex-wife, which is fine. You're supposed to do that. You were already married to her before.
I mean, yeah. Why she's coming between you and you trying to be a better man for her? That's that sounds selfish to me, and that sounds really selfish to me.
I like that Hetty was doing.
Thank you,
look. Hetty was doing the thing that corporations do. She was hitting check marks on how to get in good with Allie. Like, let me get this dog. Let me go on ahead and not. Let me erase this message from her ex-boyfriend because she don't want to listen to him. Let me go ahead and erase that. She don't need this letter. Let me go ahead and hide this letter. She don't need this.
See, first of all, she was already playing the game by meeting her the first time, and she was like, "Well, the door was kind of open." Was it really?
I don't think it was. I think you.
I don't think it was.
I think you said click click. Oh, good.
Well, we saw later on her cat burglar skills came into play here. So
yeah, they did. Now, when she did this, and she decides, "Hey, look, I can come back. I can always come back the next time. It's okay. Hey, you know what? How about I make you some tea?" I'm like, this how you ease in. Yeah, get them comfortable. You get them while they're good and vulnerable. This was her at her most vulnerable. You listen, you give a 1992 Bridget Fonda tea in the middle of New York.
That is manipulation 101, because that's a real thing. That is definitely a real thing.
I don't know.
How you gonna make me feel better by serving me tea in my own house?
And what did she do?
Served tea.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the sick part about all this.
No, she wanted the tea.
But here's the sick part about it, right? She does all this. The boyfriend comes back into the picture, and this is her after.
I don't know what went into that process. I met the criteria to be selected, but I wasn't.
She was in all of her feelings.
With his boyfriend,
feelings.
Even to the point that the dog betrayed her and was like, "Nah, I don't like you. I'm gonna go to this nice, loving couple over here." So
she was like, "Come
on."
Granted,
to be fair, she kicked the dog earlier in the movie, so
I loved
the dog was like, "Yeah."
That was the bit of animal violence that we don't get, because I always say this, and I
would not allow that shit today.
Yeah, I know. I always say this, and I say this as a joke. But dogs can take a kick, okay? They can take a kick.
Hold on. No.
Hey, I ain't saying Randy Orton.
CJ.
I'm not saying wind up the kick. You know what I mean?
No. Never mind that. CJ, we saw a dog eat a car in John Wick 4, okay?
Here's the thing, though.
What you trying to say, Chris? You trying to say that dogs can't be strong and get hit by cars like human beings?
Here's the other side of it, though.
They are people too.
Hey, here's the thing. As Black folks, we treat dogs like they're children and another part of the family. We will sit there and be like, hey, what are you doing? And then look at you like, oh, shit.
Eat your food.
Let me go over here. Like, here's the thing. Dogs will peep that immediately and be like, oh, shit. Yeah, let me go over
He's like, oh, shit.
Authority.
He used his outside. He used the outside voice, and not the outside happy voice, but the outside mean voice.
Dogs ain't stupid.
And that's why I always look at Black people who treat their dogs like white people. Like, really, nigga? I think you lost the narrative. So, but whatever. But that being said, Chris, I got serious question. Serious question, guys.
We don't see the full yeeting, but we do see the aftermath of said yeet.
But here's the thing, Chris. She's mad about all this. She can't stand it.
Haagen-Dazs.
I mean, it's straight up Haagen-Dazs. I'm glad I got it mid-mouth. Meanwhile,
she wearing the double XL shirt.
Double XL shirt.
Meanwhile, her girlfriend, get a bride that don't get. Go out there, don't get.
Hey, look. Hey, check it out. Check it out, gentlemen. Check it out. We got our first chair sex scene on 3 Black Keys.
First off, did you love the
Hey, hold on, Chris. Hey, Harris. Feminists, city girls.
Mm-hmm.
Feminists, city girls.
City girls. City girls.
I mean, did you love that George Moroder music playing during the sex scene?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh, man.
It was deliciously 1992.
That was some Skinamax.
That was pure Skinamax.
It looked like
That's that good Skinemax where the shadows is obscuring everything.
Hold on. This is more Showtime, like softcore.
Hey.
Yeah, you're right. This is definitely more Beverly Hills Bordello meets Red Shoe Diaries.
Yes.
Hey guys,
shout out to everybody who's hip cracked by me saying that.
It's like
Hey, Eris.
Is that on X videos? No, it's not.
I have something to say, Eris.
One episode of Nightcap is on X videos though, but you know, allegedly.
Anyway, Eris,
go ahead.
Hey, Paramount Plus, get on that. All right.
Go ahead, D. I'm sorry.
Just saying, there's untapped market there, Paramount. Right there. All the back episodes of Beverly Hills Bordello, right there.
That will never happen. That will never happen.
I don't even feel like
that show is lost to the shadow realms of
No. It's like you said, it's on somebody's tube site. It's on somebody's tube site.
That shit is way too softcore.
No, it's way too softcore, man.
It's way too soft.
Somebody's selling VHS copies of that shit.
Hey, yo, Chris. Enough, Chris. All right, shut up for a second.
Listen. What I do, listen, Chris. What I do in my side hustle is my business. All right. Anyway, go ahead.
You know what? It ain't even worth to say the joke right now, but you know what? I know how 3 Black Geeks goes, and this is about to be another minute and a half, y'all. Hey, Eris, it could be because you and I are two degenerates. I'll have to say this. The technique of her arm being her hand being on the chair.
Yes.
See, there's a technique here that I like what's going on. He's kissing her on her lip passionately.
I like how you just disrespected me on the degenerate part. Like,
because every time we mention No, you know why?
That's hentai, sir, that I'm like, you know.
You do it to yourself because every time we sit porn, here's you.
No. See, here's the thing. No. That is hentai that I'm like Dr. Hammond looking at fucking Ian Malcolm like,
I really hate these two. All right, for anyone who's watching us on any other platform except Twitch, we lost Twitch.
Got a law back in on Twitch. Everybody's on YouTube anyway, so you know.
Hey, look, for the one or two people that's watching us on Twitch,
I forgot the password for Twitch, so y'all just SOL on Twitch.
Man, I think we ought to look on Twitch, y'all.
Wait a minute.
Everybody's on YouTube anyway, so we're good.
Nah,
all right,
I got it.
It says we're live. I don't know if they cut.
No, it's live on YouTube. It's just Twitch. It kind of went
off.
That's what I'm saying.
So. I don't know. Look.
Oh!
What happened?
Your account is currently suspended.
For what? What did we do?
We got to appeal it.
Bridget,
for what?
Is it because of that?
Are you serious?
You ruined us, Bridget. We were fine.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Because
we got yeeted for Bridget for 1992. Bridget?
Are you serious?
Hey, Chris. I'm giving the old John Madden touchdown celebration. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Twitch is communicated as part of that.
This is
wow.
This is
7 days.
No, sexually explicit content.
It was a.
I went to pornography, role playing, groping, Knesset.
Hey,
it was a still from a movie.
Hey, Eris, real quick. Give me somebody from Twitch that got kicked out for no reason. Give me just one person.
Oh God!
Just give me
Gideon.
Hey, Gideon!
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Well, there ain't gonna be no streaming of Spider-Man 2 New Game Plus and shit and Yakuza. F on that for a week at least.
This is one of the greatest days in Dee's life.
I didn't think a still shot. Like if we showed the scene, all right, respect, I get it, right?
This is
like,
what we get. This is what we get for putting 2 unseasoned chicken breast on screen.
And it's not like this showed anything new. It was just the back of a white Steven Weber.
I'm mad. This is what's wrong with today. The young ladies today, they're not learning from mom how to cook. We're losing recipes.
I am mad that D and I were about to go full John Madden, going through the play of like what's going on. I was ready to.
I mean, technically, we could do this on YouTube.
No. Jokes fast. Hilarity ensued. We just wasted 4 minutes.
This was better.
Wasted 4 minutes. We're good.
It's like no. Like Chris, stop. This is better.
But I would say this though. Go back to the movie though. I will say this though.
Hey, Harris. Boom.
Only thing I wanted to mention. The only thing I wanted to mention from that scene, by the way.
This is the greatest day of my life.
The only thing I wanted to mention.
Kick off to the weekend.
Hold on. The only thing I wanted to mention from that shot, by the way, is number one, you have a whole bed right there next to this freaking hotel chair. That honestly looks very uncomfortable.
You gotta love the sex Olympics that they did in movies to make sure. Also, here's the funny thing: they did all this to cover up everything. There's still a shot where you Steve Weber's ass, and I saw his balls.
You looked that detailed. I did.
Hey, Chris. This is where degenerative comes from. This is why we're degenerates, because me and Eris have said this, and some of y'all at home have said this. I know who balls those are.
Honest to God reaction when it happened. The camera caught that. That was me.
I'm surprised the movie didn't get an NC-17 off that shit. To be honest with you.
No, because hold on, when you see him pull the cover and just like jump out of bed, I'm like, that looked like that shit was airbrushed.
Now this movie has, but Chris, you bring up a good point. This movie does have enough nudity and enough sexual scenes in it to kind of warrant it having an NC-17, but I don't think it did enough to get it though. You know what I mean? Like I think they did their due diligence so they couldn't get that.
I mean, the only way that this thing would have got like a full NC-17 is if we saw a full 1992 Bush.
And this movie did have 2 moments where I was thinking to myself they wouldn't do it, but they did. But anyway, F all that. Time to go into something more important. It seems that the girls want to feel good about themselves. So they've been shopping, been doing little girl shit. And they said, oh my God, let's go to the salon and let's just, do something crazy with ourselves. Bridget decided, I'm cool. I'm cool with the Caucasian. I'm cool with the Caucasian Holly Berry pixie cut. I'm fine.
I call it the time skip Justin Bieber, but go ahead.
It's the Holly Berry. It's just not good.
It's the Harleen Berry.
The Harleen Berry.
The Holloway.
The Holloway.
The Kathy Dennis hairdo.
Oh no, stop it. See, first of all, Kathy Dennis actually rocked it, okay?
The Reba McEntire.
But still, it's the Reba McEntire.
But the Reba McEntire only works for Reba McEntire.
But she has charisma, okay?
Charisma.
Yes.
And
when you're rocking that haircut, you need the charisma.
But that being said, I know who did have the charisma. Her friend, looking just like her. This was like, okay, this is even more bad. It's already bad enough that I can't tell who Bridget Fonda is.
First off, this is like cable and direct TV.
Speaking of cable and direct TV, how about this shot for you gentlemen? You want to see something that, hey Chris, that didn't make it into the movie?
See, here's the thing.
Starring Bridget Fonda and Jennifer.
Now I will say this. Now to the movie's credit and to the actors.
This weekend on
credit. I like how you could, for a moment, see them actually being twins and how people can probably maybe or maybe not distinguish them in certain points.
Yes.
thing I noticed about women,
especially when you look back, especially when you look back at the beginning of this movie. The beginning of the movie, you see the two twins, they're playing makeup, trying to act like like grown girls or whatever, yada yada yada. And you're thinking to yourself, what's this got to do with single white female? And it all starts to click.
Here's the thing that gets me, and it's always funny when women do like this is coming from a dude. When women do the twin thing, it has to be authorized by both sides.
Yes, it can't be just one side here.
You just can't do one-sided twin shit and think, oh my God, we got the same cut. Why is you doing with me? Why you getting mad though? We look like each other. It has to be authorized by the other party before y'all do that shit, yeah. And the second she walked down there with her haircut, she's like, "Are you fucking crazy?"
Let's just say Hetty has been cosplaying as Allie at sex parties.
Basically, the Eyes Wide Shut club,
bruh. When they said, "Allie, you want another drink?" and it was like, "Yo, are you serious?"
No, it was when Bridget walked into she walked into the show. When she walked into the freaking Eyes Wide Shut show, and homegirl was like, "You want to play?" I'm like, I'm this interested in knowing what the hell is going on the other side of that damn rail. Okay,
I tell you what it was, dog. Jack Napier, midget. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Prime time.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
No. Dude, first of all, stop it. We all know that was happening in room 17. Okay. What was happening right here on display? What was happening right there on display? I would like to believe Bridget interrupted the chant that was about to happen of everyone chanting ass to ass.
Was there feces in there? Consequential feces.
Somebody, bust ass and a little trickled out.
First of all, shout outs to what was it? Shout outs to Power Moods playing Enigma in the club.
Look, the second I heard that, the second era, I knew it was a sex club. The second you hear, oh, easy,
yep. As soon as I heard Enigma, I was like, oh God.
Look, this is when it hits. Also, Chris, interestingly, seeing this sex party, this is when it hits D. You know what? To be in the middle of New York, I have seen that nigga in this movie.
It's the Friends effect. It's the Friends effect, apparently, in the world of Friends, there's no black people except for Aisha Tyler and maybe one other black person.
Maybe one guy that worked at a coffee shop one day. Here you go. That'll be it. Yeah.
Bear in mind, I'm not. Look, you know what's funny about that?
Technically, the only brown person was the cab driver.
That's about it.
But he's so obscured that he don't count.
Boy, when she was like, follow him, follow it. I need you to follow them. They have something for me. She said on there, I can imagine the cab driver like, I did not actually order that. I just wanted to know where you're going because there's something.
Now,
I come from this country and I wanted to be like.
We're talking about something. You want to talk about something that's peak 90s, but I can't really sit there and put it to.
We just said Enigma, nigga.
No, Enigma, but like not even that, but just like, even though it still happens today, but this was like pure, like, just like. So Steve Tobolowsky plays the most just piece of shit guy ever. Number one, lowballs Allie on her offer. Yep. Basically ain't really paying her what she's worth, even though she's the one that actually did the business herself and stuff. But he's on that, you need to prove your worth to me. And I'm like,
not like that. No, he didn't say it like that.
I know he didn't say it like that, but it was just like,
it didn't come off like this. He came off like someone who cared. Someone like, this for me. You did good part for your career.
And I'll tell you what.
Let me just slide it in.
But I like how when she tried to counter offer, he was like, that's not necessary.
I just want. That's all I need. I just need a one.
He says, no.
That's all I want.
He says, no, don't even embarrass yourself because that's my final offer.
That was so fucked up.
That That and the fact that you find out later, like, oh yeah, this is what he's giving me, but I'm gonna get it on the back end by getting additional clients and stuff because he's got the connections.
Here's the sick part.
Sounds like a good deal to us.
or gentlemen, as we love to say here at 3BG, he sold you a dream. So
hey, look,
go ahead, Chris.
Because as soon as he turned that on, she turned around. He was all about to get his shit undone. She turned around. So when we gonna start sucking?
Bro,
he was about to give her the blouse.
That is the crazy part because it's like she's out here busting her ass to prove that it was worth the while and stuff. And then he did again the scumbag shit of like, hey, I need help with this over here, and then all of a sudden, so
this is a man's world.
You want to suck my dick or nah?
No, first of all, her software. First of all, the software that she came up with was the Apple II edition of Photoshop.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Boy, the second I saw that space bar, I was like, ew, Macintosh. Not Macintosh.
Macintosh. We had those in our school for computer class.
I think all the PG had them shows.
Could have been worse. It should have been MS DOS.
The Macintosh computers that came with the Ernest game. Yes, kids, there was an Ernest game that came with it.
One of the funniest jokes I ever heard was on American Dad in the community college they
Jim
had.
Varney family still getting 52 cents in
right.
royalty.
Hey y'all, best joke I heard in that same regard was on American Dad, where they was like, "This is the computer, like this is our break. It's like basically a break room, and you see a gateway computer on top of a chair with the monitor everywhere." She's like, "There's a computer right there." He's like, "There's a computer we got right there. You want to hit you want your eardrum like." You really want to see something funny? Try to open Ultra Vista and Wolfenstein at the same time. Blow your fucking eardrums out. I was like, Ultra Vista? Wait a minute. You still have a computer with Ultra Vista running?
Look, in honor of the 30th anniversary of Otakon, back in the days, even the early Otakon days, there was some Ultra Vista sites that had people's pictures from Otakon on them shits.
Yeah,
super blown up, pixelated as fuck.
I gotta say, guys, we both have, all three of us have to go to a doctor because I'm pretty sure our foot's shattered. Go ahead, knee.
It's like the knee.
Cartilage is gone, Doc.
Cartilage done.
Look, cartilage gone, Doc.
Hands, like knuckles, hands, okay.
Look at. Well, Mr. Powell, did you talk about the 90s? You know what I did. That's your problem. That's your problem. I'm gonna write your prescription. What's the prescription? Oh, to kill yourself. Anyway,
end up getting out my car.
Says here that you had a birthday recently.
End up getting out my car like Shannon Sharp after 2 hip replacements and shit. Just like.
Okay, real talk, y'all. I mean this for all black men. Please. I mean this for all black men. Please do get tested when your time comes. Apparently it's not mine because I heard it's actually 45. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't get the finger up the butt? No, Mr. Shaw, you do not get the finger up the butt. Until I'm 45.
Checked out before it's too late, turkeys.
That's what I'm saying. Here's me. Wait a minute. I thought it was like at 39 years old. If you got the insurance for it, I mean, yeah.
Do you really want to pay that $200 up front?
I mean, nigga, are you really that pressed? Are you really that pressed for Chris? Are you really that pressed for us to go ahead and do this, Mr. Shaw? No. Oh, good. I see. I did this.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. Hey, D, I got you. Hold up. I got to be that nigga from the Boondocks. All right, nigga. You want to send it or unsend it?
Part. It's that one dude that went in the doctor's office and he was ready for that shit for like 2 weeks, prepping for the 2 fingers to just go up, and then the disappointment on his face, like it's not happening. But I was prepping for this.
Sean Wood,
I didn't eat for 2 days.
What's my white boy? What's my white boy Stifler? What's his name?
Sean William Scott.
Sean William Scott said it the best way in the end of Road Trip. So 2 fingers. Better make that 4. We gotta do Road Trip.
That movie.
We have 6 comedies of the 2000s.
I think people need to understand. Road Trip is like that movie that if you ask a black person if they watched it, they did, because it's only certain white comedies that black people fuck with. It's like Pineapple Express.
It's that. No, I can tell you. It's that American Pie, Euro Trip, Road Trip, Harold and Kumar. All and it starts to taper off with Superbad and Pineapple Express.
And after those two, that's when it's like.
And then
you get a second win with The Interview.
And then you get, but here's the thing: you get the weird variables, which is Anchorman and Jay and Silent Bob at the beginning of that. You know what I mean? You kind of get those are the weird variables that hang around that same little list of nigga, you getting high movies that black folk watch.
But like she's at the sex club cosplaying as Allie. Then goes to the gay neighbor as though she's Allie. After Allie finds out, like, I think she's crazy.
It's like she wears her hair like me. She got the same clothes as me. Like, she lies. Because, bro, you hide all your shit in a shoebox. Very easy to find. That was, what was it about shoebox being the 1992 hiding place for shit?
But hold on though. To be fair to Hetty though, I'm looking at Allie like, so Allie, why are you going through people's personal property?
Well, it started. Well, sir,
because we ain't talking about clothes where it's like, all right, you shouldn't be in somebody's closet for clothes. I get it.
Well,
you want to get on Hetty for that, fine. But you went in her personal, like.
Well, Chris, she's a crazy bitch.
No, see,
I'm talking about Allie.
No, Allie, because Allie in the beginning, turnabout is fair play. In the very beginning, she went in her room. Was like messing with her earrings, looking at all the little trinkets and shit. Especially considering that she took like an old lamp and painted it a different color and gave it to her as a housewarming gift and all that stuff. Because again, she was looking for a friend. Homegirl needed a friend.
Caucasians come together.
Let's be real. During that time, the moment
crackers.
No, stop it, D. This is why we got D. This is why we got booted. Stop it. Now, the moment she got the dog, the moment Hetty got the dog and won her over, that's when the Golden Girls theme started playing. Thank you for being a friend.
And then she yeeted said dog out the window.
Oh yes.
Okay, look, real talk.
Again, we did not see said yeeting. We just saw the aftermath.
Look, the fact that I can actually picture the yeeting in my head speaks volumes. All right?
Dog, when she looked
out, a doll get thrown out.
Harris, for me, the second her and Steve Weber turned that corner, they were looking at that dog on the ground. Me,
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Chris, was that you again?
Here's the best part.
Thank you.
Here's the best part today.
Because that was Allie when she saw that dog on the ground. It was like, kill me now.
Okay, Al. Here's the thing, Al. Here's the thing. Allie, I don't like your reaction because it seemed that you didn't give a shit about the dog getting yeeted or yeeting itself out the window. Number 2, Steve is on the phone calling who? And number 3.
Also,
and number 3, the way Jennifer was like, oh my God, you were trying to fix that earlier. Like, you snitch.
The way the scene was cut, though, I thought
it was weird. It was kind of weird.
It was weird because the way it was cut was I thought Jennifer was the one out the window, like, oh my God, look what happened. that's what
I knew it was gonna be the dog.
Too
You want to
early,
know why?
too
You want to know why? Because when she kept trying to get the dog to come over, and the dog is just ignoring the shit out of her. The very last thing she said before
food, which dogs will go to you for food. That's
Chris, the very last thing that she said before that scene cut was, "All right." I'm like, well, I said, well, gentlemen, say goodbye to Patches because that dog is gone.
Hey, yo, Patches.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
First off, Patches was in the classic Yamcha pose.
I know the dog's name was Buddy, but
that was a buddy dog too.
First, let me tell you something. That is the most whitest name ever, Buddy.
Buddy.
That's a lazy. That is a lazy.
Buddy, Rusty,
Skippy.
Skippy.
Look. The one I do want to come back, and I know white people still calling their dogs that, is Rover. Rover needs to come back in a big way.
Rover definitely needs to come back.
Rex, Max, those white people names.
There's a show called Road Rovers.
See, you getting the motif.
Sir, another one that needs to come back. I know there's somebody out there that has named their dog this. Spuds McKenzie.
Bro, I would name my dog Spuds. If I had a pit bull that kind of looked like Spuds, because I ain't getting them ugly little long nose. I hate those dogs. It's gonna be a regular ass pit bull. I would name it Spuds.
I'm about to say there is somebody out there with a pit bull named Spuds McKenzie.
I would name my dog Spuds McKenzie because I would name my pit Spuds McKenzie. Why, D? Because it ain't Diamond like the rest of y'all niggas. They always name their dogs Diamond.
Or a Doberman named King.
No. I've actually seen a black lady that had a collie and she named the collie Diamond.
That makes sense. That tracks.
My wife's
I know it does track as a collie, so
My wife's cousin calls her dog Jewel.
Yep. That's another collie name.
That's good nigga. No, it ain't a collie, it's a pit.
Oh, yeah.
Jewel. That's a nigga name. Joe, get your ass up here. Why are you naming y'all dogs after the little girls y'all not gonna have?
Again, back to what I said earlier.
Niggas,
black folks and animals. We say, get your ass back here. The dog knows immediately. Get back here, like, oh shit.
Oh, man,
see, that was Hetty's problem. She didn't put no bass in her voice. She just, first of all, you try to win him over with food.
Bass in that foot when she kicked that dog.
I
don't even think she even kicked it. I think she just straight yeet.
No, I'm talking about when she was eating that Haagen-Dazs.
Oh yeah, she was mad. When she kicked it, I'm like, oh yeah, you done lost a friend.
Imagine. Window open, dog in hand, her.
Let me tell you something.
I feel Hetty pulled the NFL punt. Like,
can I say, hold on, can I say for the record, gentlemen, would she pull that mess on not on Allie, but on her freaking fiance by saying, "Oh wait, you were still trying to fix it. Oh my god." That was some cousin Ebony bullshit from.
He believed it too. He was like, "Damn, I thought I did fix it."
I'm like, was that not some cousin Ebony from freaking Players Club shit?
Also, she got the right dude because that was any other man. Bitch, I know what I did. I know how I fixed it.
First off, if that was a black man, he would have been like, "The fucking line, bitch."
Hey, I know you. Look, baby, honey, sweetheart. I know we're about to, leave the apartment. And we're not talking to each other, but I gotta wait for you to get over your dog. Come on, girl. Yeah, that's perk. That's Oxycontin. That's a 1992 Oxycontin. That means it's heavily unregulated.
Also, here's on Hetty's adventure during this process.
Hetty's adventure. She actually pulls the 9-iron out on the gay friend and just that's the look right before that thing took him out. Took that nigga out for the rest of the movie. That's right before the hit.
My man was in the tub out.
I don't know how I could really call it because honestly, she went full Mike Hagar with the lead pipe. No, you know it's bad when you start off with the poke. Okay, she poked him with the pipe.
My man, every time he was getting hit.
Please! Please! No! Ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe, all the rest of that. Seriously, I want everybody to, if you are on the YouTube page, please get us a notification because we're putting up new shit daily, and it's. Oh, I swear you black.
Please,
I swear you guys. I love
that
y'all.
Little white lady got that man inside the tub. I gotta give her pressure. I need to know what she benching because she got that.
Please do. Please like our stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on. We just got 7 day banned off of freaking Twitch.
You know
you do realize, hey, gentlemen, you do realize we ended up on live stream fail, right?
I love it. I don't care.
I like how copyrighted stuff that we've done on Morphin Medicast didn't get us booted off Twitch, but that was it right there.
Still shot.
All over this was still shot. Nigga.
What was the reason? What was the reason? I just explained.
But here's the thing. At the same time, it's like, well, I respect it. We kind of earned that one.
But look. Again, this has been the greatest day of my life. Me and Amaranth have something in common for the first.
The only difference is she could do worse and only get banned for 2 hours.
Oh God, no bullshit. She shows a whole titty. Comes back in hours. Meanwhile, 3BG
minutes.
Meanwhile, 3BG, we motherfucking Chris Paul on the bench during the playoffs. What's wrong? I'm hurt.
That's Ben Simmons, sir, not Chris Paul. What are you talking about?
Oh no, I said hurt. Ben Simmons is. I'm getting this check.
Son. So
yeah, she knocks out, she concusses and CTEs the fucking gay guy.
Hey, I like the fact that the cat was sleeping. I did get a shot of that where the cat is sleeping on him.
Bro, the cat is chilling on him. I'm like,
here's me.
That's a shot.
Here's me though. Did she kill the cat?
You know what? The movie gives that misdirection. I think first of all, I really do believe that we already got our PETA scare for the movie with the dog. I'm like, we're not getting the twofer with the cat.
I gotta be honest with you, man. That dog looked a little too clean on that sidewalk.
Extremely clean.
For as far as the drop that was, I kind of need a little bit more blood splatter.
Oh man,
let's keep it real. Chris, CJ, let's keep it real. This is the streets in New York. That blood was already dry.
That shit looked like the fucking thing from the other guys when Rock and Sam Jackson hit the ground.
Yes.
Wow. There it goes. I like how when they hit the ground, you can really see how close they were to the ground. Like, y'all, what was y'all doing?
What was the plan? What was the reason here? I like how Will Ferrell acted like, I don't even know what the hell they were thinking.
Here's the worst part about this. You know what the worst part about that is, Chris? That was the high point of the movie. Everything else was a down.
What? I love that movie.
I like that movie, but it's like, they kind of blew their load.
I mean, you can't afford The Rock and Sam Jackson the whole movie, so I think that was the joke.
I know, but still, it's like y'all kind of blew y'all load on that. Y'all could have made more jokes after that. If that was in the middle of the movie, it would have killed. But whatever.
Is after this, she kills the dog,
beats
up the neighbor, sucks the dick of the boyfriend, which
now hold on, real talk, real quick. We're not going to linger on it, but they were having sex earlier in the house.
I am.
They were having sex earlier in the house, right? And I said this out loud, and I remember saying it proudly because D hasn't seen this movie since high school. So I'm over here saying this shit. You know, it'll be wild right now, but it's the 90s. Yeah, you know, it's the 90s. They go back to Jennifer Jason Leigh. She's having a moment where she's in bed, you know, masturbating. Oh my God, they did it!
They really did it.
I was not.
Man.
When I said I wasn't ready for it, I was like, yo, I was just playing.
I get it that Jennifer was just acting in that scene, but Fam, that was quite convincing.
Fam.
My question, hey Jennifer, what was you using there?
Was it just your hands?
Sounds very.
Like, I understand it's the 90s, and
I just
tools of the trade weren't available.
I'm just curious. I'm just
y'all
curious.
Are sounding very Joker from the Dark Knight. I'm a man of my word.
A man of my word. Yes.
I'm a man of my word.
Nightmare fuel again.
Let me tell you something. It was back in 1971.
Hey, you know what? A wild Gary Busey would have really heightened this movie up. You imagine Gary Busey in that sex club scene?
Yes, it would have been great. That would have been him. This would have been him.
Wild hair. It'd been wild, crazy hair, Gary Busey.
I said that would have been him. He'd have been full regenerator, glowing eyes and everything.
I can't hear you, dude. That's why.
I said that would have been him, glowing eyes and everything.
Dog, think about it. See, women used to wear dresses. That's the way I like my women.
You want another cosmopolitan, babe?
Yeah, just move that Black Belt magazine and that Soldier of Fortune magazine off the table, and underneath there be my condoms. You can look underneath there.
The fact that she was like, she had to be like good stretched out to do it. You know what I'm saying? She made sure that she got her squats in, because like she was all positioned and everything. And I'm like, there was a couple of shots when she was really going in. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, this is a sexy ass shot.
Hey, Jennifer Jason Leigh. This is one of the two times ever you heard a man said that. So you better soak that in.
You better soak that in.
Let me specify, a black man has said that. So you better soak that comment in.
Now, you know what's interesting? The guy that wrote this, Don Ruiz?
Don Amici?
Old ass Don Amici.
Don Amici.
First off,
Don, fuck him, Amici.
First off, both my knees just buckled right now because you said Don Amici. Jesus. Cocoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 did Trading Places. That was our Christmas special a couple of years ago.
I feel we have to do Cocoon for the peoples.
For who, Chris? Who? Ain't nobody bathing in Epsom salts listening to us. Nobody.
There was a movie about aliens and geriatrics in Florida.
I know, but look, hey Chris, I know our fan base, and a lot of them are this. I don't know, Doc. It's my back though. Like that's ours. That's our generation. All right. That we're just starting to get creaks. All right.
You know, every time I turn left, I get this twinge in my knee, and
every time I'm running, it's not a stitch, and I think it's like a bruise.
Look, I tell folks all the time, don't let me win the Mega Millions. I would go to Hollywood Studios and be like, "Yeah, can I do the black version of Cocoon? Is that possible?
Can we do that?" Hey, Tyler Perry. Think about it. Get the AI out. Nigga, I know you using AI. Break it out. I gotta
give a shot. Just do hey. We're gonna do
this in 3 days.
Hey, forward thinking. We're gonna get 4 old black women instead of black men. Forward thinking.
Progressive.
And you live in Atlanta, not Florida. Aliens. Crazy.
Hey, look.
Progressive, CJ. Progressive.
Hey, here's the messed up part. Here's Tyler Perry during
inclusion.
This is Tyler Perry in the middle of the movie. This is Tyler Perry in the middle of the movie that you just pitched. Hey, can we stop it real quick? Chris, why are all 4 of the men unattractive? And all 4 of the women unattractive? Okay. I didn't have no money to you only gave me $65, nigga. I would
I have to hit the Mega Millions.
You gave me like 10 grand. I bought a PlayStation 5 and sat.
It's like I gotta win the Mega Millions for me to actually have some sort of collateral to back it up.
Yeah, go over there, look, nigga, look at the errors. Chris outside, BET Studios every day. BET Plus taking this shit. He out there with a DVD. He out there with a DVD holding his hand. Can easily go to Tubi. I'm with Chris. Fuck Tubi. So
I put some respect on it and put it on Pluto.
Pluto TV presents Cocoon 2.
Black movies on Pluto. I know that sounds unattractive, but there's black movies on Pluto.
Cocoon 3, The Return.
The return. Cocoon.
We get a 3-month contract to give it its own channel where it just plays that movie back to back for 24 hours a day.
The 3BG channel plays some of the most. No, playing the movies that people go, it's in the public domain. That's why it's on here.
You know what? Come to think of it,
y'all broke me. Y'all broke boys like shit.
Come to think of it, we got the episodes to back it up. We could do it.
I'm just saying, man.
We could do our own channel on Pluto.
Hey,
or Twitch.
Get past all the copyrights.
RIP to that.
Yo, you know what was the money shot that was in the trailer for this movie? And I remember, this is how vivid I remember this movie. HBO used to always do, for whenever they launched during the beginning of the year, for with all the movies that they were going to show that year on HBO, they always did like the little preview, like HBO of all the movies.
I remember
the money shot.
Yeah,
the money shot of this movie was when she came swinging like fucking with the fucking stiletto to my man's eye and shit.
Oh, yeah, they back swing,
bruh. That
stiletto
man
pumps in your eye,
bro. Look, that number one, that's scary because I didn't know a stiletto could kill into that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know, man.
Either, so don't feel too bad on that.
That's some force right there to be like,
look, 1992 showed me that two things can kill a man when dealing with women: a stiletto and an ice pick.
See, ice pick is a weapon anyway. That's like
it is, but a stiletto is too.
So here's the thing, y'all.
I'm sorry, dude.
Go ahead,
real quick, Chris. Now, Chris, when you said you mentioned like the money shot for this movie, I was getting ready to say what this. Anyway,
I was about to say, that's what I'm saying, Eris. This is a thing.
I'm so sorry, Chris.
Hey, Chris. First off, let's talk about this. See, he thought that was homegirl. Now that he thought that was
Well, I mean, if you turn the lights off and squint, I can understand.
Of course, man. All he saw was red hair, and
the perfume. Boy, he said the perfume too. He smelled the perfume, so
he was like, "Wait a minute, what the no?"
And he did ask her, "Have Allie surprise me."
Also, here's me. I said this to be funny. Oh my god, I can't believe you're doing. Hey, wait a minute, you wouldn't do this. And look at.
First off, that's see, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, number one, that was rape. All right.
Yeah, it was actually.
Like, that was man rape.
That was man rape. Yes, it was.
Like, and the thing of it is, and I like his reaction to it because
this one.
Well,
now imagine
you didn't get the other. You didn't get the other. You didn't get the other. You didn't get this other side where you see his back arching up as he's like,
no. See, Chris,
no.
Hey, Chris.
First of all,
Chris, this got us in trouble enough. All right.
No, but what I'm saying is like,
but we got enough trouble today.
I think the movie did a good job of his reaction of like, I think any dude in that situation is where it's this conflicting, like, I got raped and I don't know how to handle it kind of thing. It's like,
did you like how after
look, Chris.
Hold on, wait, did you like how after he was done, he did, like, he literally pulled the boomerang shit where he was like this close from like grabbing the blanket, clutching it, turning over.
Because
Eris.
Yes, pure violation.
Hold on. I busted in your mouth, did I?
Oh, you know God. You did.
Oh God.
You know you did.
Oh God, I gotta go to church tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
Hey, she clearly swallowed because she didn't go to the sink and spit out anything.
She did not.
No,
did you? Hold on. Did you like how she tried to move in for the kiss? And my man was like, no.
Hey, no.
I understand it came out of me, but no.
Hey.
When she says her head game is crazy.
Hey, that's how he knew. That's how he peeped game. Like, hey, what's going on here?
Hey,
no. What's that? I had to throw that out there.
So the only ones that make corny jokes like that, not you.
Oh, I had to throw that out there too because number one, can you really call that head game crazy? Because first off, I'm watching the action. I get it. This is supposed to be just rated R movie.
No. He's just gonna say it for you, Chris. Eris, I'm just gonna say it for you. Steven Weber is a great actor because I believe all of that. So I think it was
no.
Then shut the fuck up in 2024.
You sound dumb.
Who did that?
That was Chris.
Like I said, Steven Weber's acting.
I was simply going to say that I didn't want to believe that shot. This shit was before he found out that clearly wasn't his woman.
Nah.
And also, that's one of a man that, oh my God, I can't stop it.
Then immediately afterwards,
hey yo, what the fuck?
See how he looked like,
I'll be honest with you.
Hold on, what's going on here?
Hey Chris, hey CJ, I'll be honest with you, man. See, after it was all over with, if this was a comedy, he would have said pretty mid.
No.
Bad touch, stranger danger.
Nah, it would have been this. Bitch, don't kiss me. Don't.
Take your ass over there, actually.
Remember that movie Hall Pass where he faked that he went down on that chick?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of like that. Just on that level.
Hey, y'all, we didn't make the joke, so D's going to make a joke for you. I guess he didn't see that one, did he?
Hey, I like how she didn't have.
There are two different O faces that I got. I love it.
Of Steven. Two different Steven O faces.
For as crazy as she was, and how she was pretty good at cleaning up her messes up to this point, she for some reason just said, blood or stiletto. I'm not even gonna wipe that. I'm just gonna put it back like nothing happened.
I like that because at that point she stopped caring. I will say that, and also just gonna put it out there. At that point, we knew she wasn't taking her meds. If she was taking her meds, she would have been more top of it.
I mean, she would have been on top of her game at that point.
She would have been on top of it. At least it would have washed something down. The thing that killed me, she was sloppy for the very first kill with a dog.
Yeah,
I like it's so.
She could kind of get away with it, but it was just kind of like, okay, maybe.
But at this point, she has the gay dude in the tub, Steve Weber on the ground, dead. Who? Here's the thing. Yes, did cheat on her with his ex-wife. He kind of really didn't do nothing bad after that.
Well,
you know what I mean? He kind of did it.
I like how she tried to
friendship. Is that about it?
No, but I like how she tried to sit there and fucking blackmail him. Like, well, I'm not going to tell Allie if you just go back to your ex-wife. Just do that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. First off, there's a reason why she's the ex-wife.
And second of all, this is the first time I actually received oral sex from any woman. So this is actually the best day of my life. But right now, I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, and you bringing up my ex-wife, who I left with, of two kids I left her with. You want me to go back? What?
And let's just be real for a second. Like, even if he did, I think it still would have been awkward as shit, anyways.
Yeah,
it really would have. It's like, I don't know. It's
like I said, it's so funny that she like at that point she got sloppy. She went back to the house, still had blood on her and everything. Finally, we get to the
climax.
The climax.
Third act.
Where they finally is a chick fight. And
hold on. Hold on. Too.
Chick fight, yeah.
Chick fight at the same time at her job. She set up stuff on the software to where it's like, hey, I'm getting my fucking shit back if you don't do X, Y, and Z on the computers, or else you lose all the data.
I like how they was like, sir, what? I'm sexually harassing another woman. What is it?
He's a bald white guy that's sexually assaulting another woman.
Man, Tobolowsky in this movie had no business as being as, dude, go back to your family as he was.
I love him. He's a great actor, man. I love him.
He's a really good actor. He is a really good actor. And I like how even in the film, even the little bit out of here, he at least said, hey, you know what? I'm only on screen for about 17 minutes total. That's enough. That's enough. You're getting all of this. You're giving all of the Tobolowski. Don't ever say that ever again, my nigga. Don't ever say that shit.
The Tobe.
Get all the ski over here. Don't say that even more.
I like how he's in the new Animaniacs doing voiceovers and that too.
That would make sense. That would make sense. He had now recently. Well, I don't know how old the interview is, but he was talking about how he was on Glimmerman. Now he was the bad guy in Glimmerman.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie, in the script, he was supposed to get killed at the end of the movie. Mm-hmm. Now you're probably saying, "Wait a minute, he didn't die at the end of the movie." That's because Steven Seagal was like, you know, I'm a Tibetan now, and as a Tibetan, we don't kill as Tibetans. And Steve, being an actual professional, was like, well, okay, I understand that, but is there a way that you can knock me unconscious and do this, do that? No. And everything that he gave him was not good enough to him. So finally, he just said, fuck it, we're going to do this behind Steve's back. So what they did was, when he got beat at the end of the movie, you heard him at the end, I'll kill you. That's not, he's just yelling at the top of his lungs. He's like, that was my best way of getting it off, because he was supposed to die. He's just walking off like he killed a guy, but he left him alive. So I had to act out how it would be if you left a guy like him alive. Like, come on, take me out, finish me. Seagal didn't like that either, but it went into the movie anyway. He's like, "Have you talked to Seagal since then?" I tried to. He just ignores me.
No, it's just like, I just like how he go. Like, I like how at this point they have, like you said, the girl fight. Hetty ends up winning out, and ties her up and stuff. Makes loud noises. The neighbor's like, "What's going on in there?"
I liked how that whole little scene went too. That she was stuck in the apartment, tied up. I mean, classic. Duct tape, everything. She turned. Why did she leave her the remote? Why is that such a villain thing to do? Like, all right, I'm leaving, but until then, here's a PlayStation remote. You can go through Hulu and see if you find something you want to watch. That's how it is to me.
I mean, at one
why
point,
would you do that?
I love how Hetty also Allie tried to get Hetty, to kind of break her guard down, and she kicked the wallet over and shit.
I was like, there's too much, I would say, shenanigans about for her to do shit to make noise and all that. Finally, your boy Tobolowski shows up there. He's trying to find Allie's own apartment, and see, Chris, this is why I say every pervert has his day, because he's a space violating white guy. He knew for a fact if I just press this chick enough, I'm gonna find out the truth somehow. He's like, yeah, I know that's her suitcase. Yeah, where the fuck is she?
I like how he yeeted Hetty over the table and was like, mission accomplished.
Dog. This nigga was like, it's all good. Like, don't worry, I have you. Nigga, she was curled back.
If you yeet a woman like that over the table, you kind of want to make sure.
You got a double tap, bro. You have the double tap, or else you're going to get the meme of Pepe the Frog about to crank it up behind you.
Bro, gets knocked over the head. She puts the fucking thing over top of his face. I'm like, yo.
She put the buckshots in.
Yeah, but before that, y'all, she Daryl Strawberry.
I caught that.
Hey, look, bro, she's batting 1,000, man. Between that stiletto swing and this, man, this Derek Jeter is smiling.
No. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Andre Agassi needs to watch out, because her backhand is too damn good.
Hey yo, now that hurt the Nationals fan to put a Mets hat on her, but I wasn't gonna put no Yankees hat on her head. So there you go.
Well, she looks like a Met fan, so
She also looked like a dude. She also looked like when she was about to swing back, he was gonna turn around. A Conseco bet.
Tell me you didn't pay for this.
You didn't pay for it.
She's a lone New York Jets fan.
Oh no. Come on, man. It's New York. There's full of Jets fans and idiots up there. You know that, man. Come on, don't say that. Come on,
yeah, exactly.
on,
Hetty's a New York Jets fan.
And so she's crazy.
That's why
exactly. You got to be crazy to be a Jets fan.
Got me there. Hey, how you liking it, Jets fans? Suck it. Anyway, one Jet fan.
I'll get you 3BG.
I should have never looked at this black podcast for an hour and 38 minutes. I was on Twitch. I was watching on there.
The ghost of Mark Sanchez looking at us like, what?
No, the ghost of Mark Sanchez. I'm not even dead yet.
Then why you have a ghost, my nigga?
Why you have a ghost? I don't know. I was just in Arizona with my family. What's going on?
Well, butt fumble. Basically.
Hey man, what you gonna do, man? Now you're a meme, nigga.
Look at God.
Look at God, man. Look at God. But anyway, yo,
all right.
I'm gonna double tap. Here's the thing.
Wait, that to him, but not the game, nigga.
No, but that's the thing. It's the double tap, but it's the cut to the scene of the dude in the tub while she's double tapping that throws me off. I'm like,
no, before the double tap, I gotta mention this. He seismic tossed her over a table.
That's what I just said. Like he literally he pulled the geese out with predictable.
And look, and did he pull your boy off Magnum?
And that's the end of that chapter. So don't worry. I took care of her. I'm like, no, you didn't,
bro.
Y'all know my favorite.
Were y'all a little weirded out about
one of my favorite? No, sorry.
Were y'all weirded out at him straddling her afterwards? Like you kind of had your back to her.
No, I wasn't weirded out at all.
I was, because I was like this. Steve, get off her like that, dog. You don't have to be on top of Bridget Fonda like that.
If you didn't straddle her,
eagle open over on top of her like that. If you didn't
straddle her, he might have had a chance to avoid the swing from the back.
Listen, gentlemen. I'm going to make things very clear here. Every man has their kink. Some men like seeing Uma Thurman chained and choked from Kill Bill, and some men like seeing Bridget Fonda duct taped and laying on the floor.
And wasn't Bridget Fonda in Mortal Kombat? Or am I making
that's Bridget? That's Bridget Wilson.
Oh, okay, cool.
Another Bridget.
I'm sorry.
That's another Bridget 3 years later.
Bridget Fonda.
Sorry, white ladies, I'm confusing y'all. I'm sorry.
Bridget Fonda is a classical actress. She's not going to be in Mortal Kombat. That's above. Yeah. That's beneath her.
Yeah, but she will show her tits 4 minutes into this movie. So,
quite a few times, by the way.
True.
Yeah,
True.
I don't care how tasteful it is, nigga. It just, she showed titty. So, what we gonna do about that? Are we gonna talk?
It's 1990. No, real talk. It's 1992, the year of sexy in film.
The year of the one of the stronger years of directors. Like, take off your shirt in front of all these old white guys.
But also, to Bridget Fonda's credit, though, I mean, if you have to get the ick that is Godfather 3 off your fucking resume, you got to do fucking this movie. So it did help.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, true. I'm not going to go against that one. I was going to be like, hey, Godfather.
Nobody talks about Godfather 3.
You know what? Every time I think I'm going to charge up and actually defend it, I go, "The fuck am I out here for?" And I drop the sword and shield. Here I am trying to make a point I don't care about. Like, that's what
it's like watch Al Pacino fucking do a movie that he really was just like, I just need the money, so let's just do this.
Well, that Tahoe's not going to pay for itself,
right?
She's on the middle of doing Lake Placid, telling herself, "I'm retiring soon."
I love Lake Placid.
I thought Lake Placid was awesome.
I bet Bridget hated every second doing that movie. Yeah.
CJ, you and I enjoyed that movie primarily for one good reason, not just because it's an enjoyable movie. Number two, one reason that you and I both agree that we love that movie: the black man was chilling at the old lady's house. Didn't go nowhere near the water.
Ain't gonna lie though. I think the movie that she probably was pretty much like, I'm done. Monkey Bone. Holy shit. I know
Monkey
she was
Bone
like,
is one of the weirdest movies you will ever see.
How did that not kill Brendan Fraser's career is wild.
Because he's Brendan Fraser, number one. And number two, how did Chris Kattan, who wasn't even in SNL at the time. How did he survive it? Is the question.
First off, Chris Kattan. I'm going to be real. I think Rob Schneider has the career Chris Kattan should have had.
Yes. And number two, Eric and Chris, and finally, before we get back on to what we talk about, the fuck was Whoopi Goldberg doing in that movie? That was during that time. Yeah, thank you. That was during that time. I'm not going to say no to nothing.
We saw the jig when she did Theodore Rex. Come on now.
I was just about to bring up Theodore Rex.
I like how she did Theodore Rex and then turned to her critics. I'm about to get a Tony soon. And y'all going to say, "Oh, I'm an EGOT before all you niggas," and she fucked it.
I want people to understand.
She's a queen, nigga.
Understand, there is only a certain amount of actors that can get away with doing a stupid movie and then turn around and somehow get an award-winning something out, like an award out of it after, like, and something else afterwards, like without missing a beat, and it doesn't sink their career. That's a rarity, honestly. To just do that.
I don't know how she did it, man. She did it. That's pure black girl magic she got out of that.
that is
shut up.
That is
shut up.
Nah, D is right. That is pure black girl magic right there. Like,
I did Eddie. I cut off my eyebrows, and all the white people's like, we ain't gonna put you nothing. And then I still got awards. That's some sister shit right there. I'm sorry. That is a black woman looking at burnt collard greens. I can fix this. This is easy. Give me like 5. Hold on. Give me the vinegar. No, the apple vinegar. Then I'm about to fuck this shit up. Don't worry.
Gentlemen, Hetty goes on a full tear because, first of all, she goes.
It's Hetty.
Shut up. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you. She took the pillow, pop, double tapped. I said, "Oh shit!"
Symbolism, because it cuts to the gay guy in the tub.
Dude, my man was chilling, and then as soon as you saw that head go,
pop.
I'm just serious. We just see this.
No, you saw this. One flirtation.
You know what that means, right? That means the swelling in his head finally went down.
Like the swelling went down enough for this man to get up. No, he gets up. Hey Chris, hold up. Did you like how he got up? Took the time to go around. No, he went around. He went around the way and came at friggin' Hetty like a damn crimson head. And actually had enough strength to take her down.
Wasn't enough because Hetty was.
How many times did the gun get pointed in his face? I was like, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Just shoot him now.
Just shoot him. What are you doing? What are you doing? How many bullets did that gun even have? Apparently not enough.
No. She's my best friend. Hey guys, real talk. I cringe at Eris, Chris, because of this movie, and mainly because of Christopher Fowl. Fuck you, nigga, by the way. I think I'm going to go ahead and watch the single black female movies because something tells me that Lifetime. I got a feeling. I got a feeling they nailed it.
Miss Keisha Cole's in both movies. You kind of have to watch.
Keisha Cole ain't in both movies. The first movie's about 2 big girls. The second one's about 2 big girls.
No. Keisha Cole has a supporting role in both of those. movies.
Supporting role. Oh, come on, man. It's Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole, ladies and gentlemen. This hurts me saying. The Washington Wizards of the mid 2000s. That's what her career was. Ow. How was it? It was high.
She's the Walmart Mary J. Blige.
It's all right. Like,
it's the Walmart Mary J. Blige to me. Yes, he is. She every time I hear a Keisha Cole,
I don't hate her. Don't get it twisted. Don't take that as slight that. Hey, no, I love her.
Hey, no. Just put it this way. I don't hate her, but I know every time Keisha Cole's song plays in heaven, Phyllis Hyman's going. They playing that bitch again. I just know.
Aretha Franklin just looking down like,
See, I kind of liked her. See, you don't know her, Phyllis. You can't be talking. You don't know her.
She ain't scissor.
All right, so
look. Just imagine all the people at the time. She didn't like Aretha didn't like. She didn't like SZA. I don't like that one little what's that little mixed girl? Not the one at my funeral. I like her. Ariana, cool. I like her. That's a little hot thing.
Bro,
Right?
why did Ali pull some Solid Snake shit?
I was getting to that, Chris. I was
the
just
basement.
I was gonna say first of all, I liked that they kept showing the incinerator, and I kept saying
she was gonna throw her in the
I
incinerator.
thought she was gonna get thrown in there too.
Hey, Eris, you like me? Do it.
You know what though? But you know what though? It would have been like the Jean-Claude movie where she would have thrown fucking Hetty in there and she would have came out like the Sandman in that Jean-Claude movie, like, yeah.
I was hoping that too.
Or better yet, she would have came back like Carl, except on fire.
Nah, my girl went pure. My girl went pure, and they say they're the hero.
No. Wait a minute. It was prior to that. Prior to that, she's over here like scouring the whole basement trying to find her. Yo, Allie on some Splinter Cell Solid Snake shit is just hiding up top. One junior New York rat comes her way. She's like, okay, I can either get creeped out and weirded, and scared of this rat, or I'm going to use this to my advantage.
My girl picked that joke
she picked it up and just said, she picked it up and said, Jordan.
No, Chris, Eris, this is New York City. Mark Jackson was on the Knicks in 92.
It was.
Patrick Ewing, baby.
Her and Patrick, man, Patrick, real talk. I talk a lot of shit about Chris. I talk a lot of shit about Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing is one of my favorite players of all time. I loved it though, man. Especially like early 90s Patrick Ewing, where he was like, bumba every time he dunked on niggas. That was the best one.
You ain't shit, sir. Fago. Wow.
She is the Fago. R&B singers. If Mary J. Blige
hold on. Sometimes, but hey, listen, sometimes Fago comes in clutch though.
All right, that's
when you ain't got no other soda to drink, and you find that one Fago can of root beer, you crack that bitch and be like,
no.
Let me throw in like a couple of ice, pour it on. Shit actually goes. This thing came in clutch.
That's why I just go to mellow yellow at that point. So
she is the E&J of R&B singers. Remember, E&J is terrible. Drink a little bit of this. Oh, never knew what I was this. See, only E&J will get you doing But I hate how she does that part. That's the hottest part of the song, though.
No, but do you think about this? Now, I want y'all to really, really put all this into perspective. Mm-hmm. She is hiding, given all this misdirection of broken air vents that happen to be open, thinking that she could be anywhere. She's right here in the back, drops a rat on her, and then skedaddles.
Yo, I like how it dropped the rat on her. Huh? What was that noise?
Whose footprints are these?
Who threw
that rat? Stupid rat.
And again on the Solid Snake shit. Open. She goes, you think I can't find you? Your shirt's caught in the closet. Yanks open the closet door. I wish when she yanked open the closet door, Chucky came out with the freaking air pump.
Let me tell you something. That picture that D put up, that just feels like some classic, like you said, Splinter Cell. I feel that there should be like the fucking hub where it's like points like +2.
Hey, real talk.
When she opened the door, When she opened the door, that's when you saw circle. The QuickTime circle came up.
The QuickTime. No, I got one even better for you because she was screaming the whole time, she's like, Allie, where are you? I cannot be alone without you. Allie, where are you?
Arkham Predator.
No. She pulled the Dark Knight. Batman Begins right here. Here. She stabbed her not once but twice.
She got stabbed in the back.
What's up, D?
No, I already did it.
Oh,
it's like
just
yeah,
bro. First of all, the core strength of Bridget Fonda, because remember she swung down, stabbed, and pulled herself
Allie looks
back.
like a very sweating to the oldies type of woman. So you know.
Hey, Chris, go shut up.
I'm just saying, she swung down, stabbed, swung back up. I'm like, bro, is she about to stab her again?
I ain't gonna lie though, when she did this to Allie, closed the eyes. When she did this to fucking Hetty, I thought for a second when she closed the eyes, Hetty was gonna get up like, yeah, and then she was gonna throw her in the incinerator. That's what I thought.
Again, missed opportunity. That was such a missed opportunity.
That is, you can't do that to me, man.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, gentlemen. We gotta start calling these things what they really are: missed trophies.
Yeah, missed trophies, man. That would have been a platinum trophy from D.
That was a missed trophy.
You know what? Look, if you actually kicked her in the furnace, you know what it would have been? Platinum trophy. Now you're cooking.
Now you're cooking.
You know what makes me sick?
It's gonna be a New York summer.
There's a trophy in Tekken 8 where you have to let Kazuya beat you in the final fight.
Yeah.
And I was mad. I was like, really? Really? Like, with alternate ending, Kazuya wins. He still keeps the Devil Gene. My bad. Spoilers, guys, for our new game. But, like...
that game could have came out hours ago, and 50% of the people would have got that right of what you just...
First of all, CJ, when that game dropped, that ending was already up. Thanks to everybody who was spoiling the hell out of that damn story.
Hey, Chris, look, a surprise would be it would have ended with Kazuya at the end again. That would be the surprise. That would, man, why you
shit-eating grin?
But
hey, did you know? Did you know Bridget Fonda was offered one was basically had a choice between both roles and was like, I'm gonna do Allie. Hedra just seems very hard.
Nah, she did Allie.
No, she said Allie. The Allie was harder, and I was like, really?
Now here's the thing. No, because she read the script. She was like, yeah, I could say that to that bitch at the end of the movie.
Teach your man how to squabble.
I don't know, man. I think me and D said it best. If Hetty was on her meds,
look, I keep saying Hetty. Hetty fucked her up.
Look, if Hetty was on her meds, that would have been like a fucking 8-4.
I'm just saying, man,
that's an 8-2 matchup right there. So.
I'm just saying, right there, man, you dealing with somebody that got more defense and more, and her intelligence go up by 4.
It's an 8-2 matchup. When she's off her meds, it's about a 6-4 matchup.
You just
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something else. When she's on her meds, the gun is fully loaded.
Oh yeah, right? The gun is actually loaded. Yes.
Because I felt like she only got off like 3 bullets out of that.
No. If she was. Here's what she would did: click, and all of a sudden, Hetty just takes the gun. Yeah, you forgot the safety. And kneecaps her and shit.
Or my favorite, going back to Chucky, she tried to shoot. Click. What's wrong? Gun jammed. 2'0" doll talking that much shit about a gun jamming.
I don't know. Hedry on med, she would have had a shotgun, not a pistol, so that would really heighten the.
I don't know.
First of all, where would she have found it?
That's another thing. I know it's New York and I know it's New York with the smell of cocaine steam. I mean, crack still being outside. Yeah. But I don't know if she would have.
I mean, look, this is cracker.
I don't think she would have ventured to Harlem to get a shotgun. Is what I'm trying to say.
1992, cracker was still alive and well, so you know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think she would. I don't think she went down.
Where she was in the Upper East Side,
West 59th Street.
She was in the Upper East Side.
Where all that loud Dominican music playing. Yo saw a gun. Mom, you want a gun?
So of course you get the ending. The ending is like just monologue of her crying about her husband's, her now dead fiance Sam for she cried for a whole week.
I will laugh if Sam came back with a fucking eye patch.
I was waiting.
Solid Snake.
I was waiting for eye patch So, are we ready to go back home? We ready to go for our honeymoon? Yes. Just you and me. I'm the side chick that gets everything that she wants at the end of
The Fate of Fury, the music that plays at the end of the Fate of Fury, the motion picture. Whoa.
Oh, Angel.
Hey, Chris.
Tosses the cap. No, better yes. Oh, no, he tosses the iPad.
It's already bad enough.
Hey, Chris. Wait, Chris. Tosses the eye patch. Freeze frame.
Harris, it's already bad enough that we didn't get this. Look, you say Fatal Fury, that reminds me. When they showed the zoom in of the window when the dog fell out, I was like, oh shit, the dog was like, whoa. I was like, it's something happened like, hey, look, man, I'm sorry.
Geese Howard.
I'm sorry, Patches Geese Howard himself.
Buddy Howard.
Buddy Howard.
Buddy Lee.
You try to, Lee. No. Hold on. You try to catch him. You actually catch him, right? He flicks his paw back.
Actually, you know what? That would have been the perfect ending to this movie. Fucking Hetty Geese Howard's fucking damn alley when she's like, hold on, Hetty, I got you. No.
But but
then again, but that would be completely out of character because number one, you can clearly see that she needed Allie more than anything.
Now that being said, Eris, did I hear this wrong? Did she say that she still thinks about Hetley every now and then?
Yeah, she does.
Now, here's something that we didn't mention, Chris, when we did Poison Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Gilbert didn't want to say at the end of that movie, I still think about her. It's like, why would she fought with the director saying, why would she still think about her? She killed her mom and she ruined her relationship with her dad. Why would she still think about Poison Ivy? Just say it. And Sarah Gilbert, and you can hear it in her voice, like, I still think about her. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
So when I heard that, it's like, I still think about her every now and then. Like, no, you don't.
The reason why she still thinks about her is because, remember,
your way out of New York City. You already know that.
No, the reason why she still thinks about her is because she still tries to do the one thing that she couldn't do herself, and that was forgive her.
Well, that was, you know what's interesting?
Even for killing her husband, but she couldn't forgive herself.
You know what's interesting, though? Darius mentioned this earlier on when we started this, where there was an alternate ending, and it actually holds true because I feel the alternate ending was they had a fight in that elevator, and Allie is cradling Hetty probably, and those production still shots, yeah. And I'm thinking maybe they cut that and then think that was a good enough ending, and that's how we got the ending that we got.
I don't know.
I still say they messed around 4 times and kept playing around with the idea of using the incinerator and still didn't use it.
You know what really came down into the end? She can't fit in that hole. Come on, guys. We can do some post-production. Nah, man. That's stupid, man.
I'm saying
dumb. This is dumb.
I'm saying
come on, we can do it.
Nah, it could have worked. It could have worked.
Eris, they kicked her. Oh, she does this smash cut. You just see her legs sticking out the thing.
Hey, look, if Negan can do it to a doctor, why not her?
And I gotta think about it. That probably would have ruined the movie, especially back in the 90s, because I could see Roger Ebert going, it was all right until the ending where they kind of went cartoony. And no sister. Yes, it was quite Looney Tunes. I thought it was just a really mean way of
crazy part. This movie actually got like a lot of good critical praise.
Oh, yes, it did. Yes,
absolutely.
Now it hit that suspense film kind of vibe.
And I was looking it up early. The DP of this movie was actually an Italian cinematographer. He done a bunch of Italian movies, and I'm thinking to myself, I saw one that he did, and I was like, I didn't see it. I just looked at stills of it. I'm like, this shit is gorgeous. So you got somebody that at least knew where to put the camera and have at least a look to it, some type of noir look to it. And that's why it kind of came off pretty damn good, pretty good looking movie for 1992, man. And even with people in there having the movie, you could tell they didn't have much of a budget of this thing, and it killed, man, because I remember this was the number one movie of the hot top movies of 92.
Top movies, because opening weekend, it wasn't touching Unforgiven.
No, come on now.
Well, hey, D, you did mention Roger Ebert. Roger Ebert gave this film 3 out of 4 stars with the comment, "No genre is beyond redemption or beneath contempt." And here, the slasher genre is given its due with strong performances and direction. He also questioned why the character Hedra had been given such an unusual name. That's about it.
That seems like a weird quirk to be feeling.
Actually, come on, it's 1999. Like Hedra, talk about damn name is that.
Well, see, we were going. This is me as the studio talking. Well, see, we were gonna go with Hydra because every time she took damage, she just kept coming back.
Can I just say, opening weekend for this? This is like peak '92. Unforgiven #1, single white female, Death Becomes Her, 3 Ninjas, A League of Their Own, Stay Tuned, Raising Cain, Honey, I Blew Up the Kids, Sister Act, Mo Money, Digstown.
All together, this movie made. And all together, altogether, including overseas, this movie made $84 million.
Oh, it made
that ain't bad. That is not bad.
48 million in the U.S. alone.
And this is also one of those movies that fit off the video market too. This was one of the big movies that came on the video market during the time of '92.
Like $16 million budget. This movie ate.
You know what's interesting? It's like when people talk about like when movies come out nowadays, like the mid-budget movie, right? You think about this movie was made for 16 million then. This will be the equivalent of making a movie now for like what, 50 million?
See, that's where a lot of this, how much you spend on a movie type of thing, gets really kind of gray, especially because Blumhouse found a way of making found footage movies not have the budget go over 10 million. You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird how that.
Well, they do it for under 20 million.
You know what I'm saying? That threw a lot of shit off. So,
by the way,
and I would say yes and no. I can see movies now being $30 million being considered mid or just above low.
By the way, Chris, you were correct. This movie had a very, very poor test screening, so they went back and reshot the ending.
So it probably was the elevator, and they were like, And then
a part of me thought that she got that she was going
because they did have that fight in the elevator.
Yeah,
I thought she was going to get like something because remember they said something wrong about the door. I thought she was going to get like jammed to the door. Like no, it's like
we saw her get that arm bar,
and that's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, yo, 92, you did it. I was hoping,
But
whatever.
And yes, there was in 2005 there was a direct-to-video sequel called Single White Female 2: The Psycho.
See, people forget there was a time that somebody in Hollywood was like, let's do a sequel to this movie, and nobody really gave a shit because it's like, yeah,
that movie
it's one of those things because people talk about now about like there's no originality in Hollywood. I'm like, bro, look back to the fucking damn 90s. In the early 2000s, Hollywood was doing that shit even then, where they were doing direct sequels to movies that nobody asked for, and you could have named Single White Female 2 just The Psycho, and it would have been fine.
I think,
bro, the movie starred Kristen Miller, Allison Lang, and Brooke Burns.
The best example of that was action movies. Action movies ate that all the time because when I say this to everybody, they instantly start laughing. And I'm going to say it now and watch. Y'all going to either chuckle or straight up laugh. Bloodsport 4. The Dark Kumite.
I got one even better for you, D.
Look, I see Chris's accent. I'm going to tell you. There was nothing dark about the Kumite. Trust me.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't. Dark.
No, D, there wasn't. Hold on. There were 3 Universal Soldier films.
Whom?
First off, those movies just retconned each other, and this Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man who retconned what at this stage.
I knew that Universal Soldier was over with. Even at the height of his success, I knew it was over with when I looked at the VHS tape and I saw this in the background. I'm like, great, Goldberg. I knew it was over the second I saw Goldberg. I'm like, this whole series is cooked. Even as a child, I knew when you broke out a wrestler if you broke out a wrestler of any type, Piper, Hogan, Hogan, Kevin Nash, it didn't matter. If a wrestler's in it, it stinks.
Dude, look at
It
the
took
best.
John Cena until about 2015 to straighten out the whole trajectory of wrestling.
Nah, I give credit to Stone Cold and Expendables 1.
No,
you cast
look. Stone Cold really only has 2 good movies: Expendables and The Longest Yard.
I know,
Everything
and
else
I'm just
Stone
no,
Cold
but I'm
has done
still
is
no, but my point
trash.
still stands, D. My point still stands. When you brought him in the first Expendables, number one, you didn't give him that many lines. Okay, you kept his line delivery to a minimum. You just let him scowl and stare in Victoria, Texas. He responds with spears and stuff.
I mean,
Okay, Eris.
Is it any different than? Is it any different than the Best of the Best series?
Which had too many damn sequels.
It had way too many sequels of that. It had so many sequels that I don't want 3BG to even go to the first movie. That's how bad it. I'm like, you know what? We don't need to do the series.
Hey, I'm part of the Philip Reed fan club, guys.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, look, I would much rather us do Showdown in Little Tokyo, but
I'd rather us do all of the blood sports and take it seriously. Daniel Barnard is not.
No. What about all the kickboxers?
Was Sasha from fucking Step by Step?
Yes, all of them.
Dog, look. The kickboxers and the blood sports, we have to, because blood sport had the nerve to throw in. To still think, they don't use. I think it ain't Frank Dukes. I think it's his cousin or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Bobby Dukes.
Bobby Dukes. Who said Bobby Dukes?
Chris said Bobby. I said Steve Dukes.
Steve Dukes.
Jim Dukes.
All right. So what we got? What we got, man?
Speaking of wrestlers, what you were saying with Stone Cold, I was like, I see. So he had a couple of good things, and they kept him silent pretty much in every other movie. But that being said, next week we are finally getting to do something that we always wanted to do. We are going to save a bar with Patrick fucking Swayze. That's right. We're finally doing Roadhouse. The new Roadhouse is coming out, but we're going to do the old one.
So, gentlemen, everybody, get your extra tight jeans, put on your work boots,
and get ready
to roundhouse kick everybody.
Also, and when you look, and guess what, everybody? When we see that rich millionaire, yes.
And we have we have a Sam Elliott who's still, much like Morgan Freeman, looks old as shit in this movie. But
one more thing. When your meter goes from S to P, that's when you grab the guy's throat and rip it out.
Hey Chris, I'm gonna be real with you. We're gonna talk about it. Sam Elliott is a full ball of sex in this movie. Like he is.
When he puts that shit in that ponytail.
Oh my god, yeah. He is that rugged where it's like, oh god, I think I just orgasm. Also, ladies and gentlemen, more importantly, and I know what you see in my hand. It's a dollar bill rolled up. Oh yeah, it's a bump movie. Joel the Bump Silver.
Here's the sick part
of that movie. Of course, we're going to do it.
And here's the thing. That's why the new movie doesn't have the juice, because it doesn't have Joel the Bump Silver on it.
Actually, for real, Joel's not doing no parts of that.
No.
That tells you something. He did the newest.
That tells you this movie's gonna be trash.
He did the newest Matrix movie, but he's not going to do any of this. Roadhouse 2024. Real quick. I gotta see.
It is produced by Joel Silver. Never mind. I'm tripping.
Oh God, it is.
Okay, then therefore he saved the movie.
Hold up. We love the bump here on 3BG. I don't know. Lately, bump ain't been that good. It don't hit like
the late bump ain't been hitting.
Harris, the bump don't hit like it did in the
80s. Look, we talked about one of his movies on here, Superfly.
Yeah, the last movie he did was Superfly.
The edge is kind of off at this point.
Look, the snow ain't as pure as it was in the 80s and the 90s.
I gotta be honest with you. The last movie that he did, where you could tell the snow was pure, The Nice Guys.
Was it The Nice Guys would be?
Yep.
Would be The Nice Guys.
That was like right before.
That was 2 years before Superfly.
That was 2 years before Superfly. Wow. I got to be honest with you. After Sherlock Holmes in 2011, it's been a bumpy, messed up hill,
You know what? I'm actually kind of sad that they never did continue these. The Sherlock Holmes movies.
They were actually pretty decent. I think that was coming out during it was weird because that was the one that series got Guy Ritchie to say, I can make a good movie without Madonna being around me. What the hell's my problem? Like,
real quick before we go back, Guy Ritchie, real quick. I talk cash shit about King Arthur, right? And I remember rewatching it, and I was like, it's not the fact that Guy Ritchie made a bad movie.
It's slap though, don't it?
No, it's not the fact that it's like Guy Ritchie made a bad movie. No, it's just if this was Robin Hood, this would have worked.
Oh God, it would have.
But you put in King Arthur, so it's like,
It kind of, and I felt that. Here's the funny thing, I felt that way about Sherlock Holmes a little bit, and I really did. But it's kind of funny. Why I thought those two movies were kind of wonky. If you saw The Man from U.N.C.L.E., it's like Guy Ritchie put his whole body into that movie. It's a good movie. It's a good flick, and that's actually one of the flicks I think I actually want us to do, man. It's super underrated. It's really
his new one that's coming out, the Ministry of Ungenderly Warfare. I'm like, yes.
I'm like, Mr. Ritchie, please. It ain't the 90s no more. You ain't got to be coming at me like you used to. Come on now, you good.
And The Gentleman coming out on Netflix.
The gentleman is so
TV show. The TV.
The TV show. Yeah,
the TV show. I think it's a prequel to the movie. I think
The Gentleman.
Or it might be after the movie. It might be
so
after
funny.
the movie.
The Gentleman wasn't that great to me, but I thought it was like that was a good movie. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't head over here, but like that was a good movie.
Even Operation Fortune wasn't bad.
But then, people start talking about Kingsman. I'm like, this shit is way too much.
No, that's Matthew Vaughn.
I didn't like the Kingsman. That's
Matthew Vaughn.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like when the Kingsman came out, I was like, okay, you're not Guy. Stop it. You're not Guy Ritchie, nigga. Stop it.
Anyway. Guy Ritchie, Jesus.
So anyway, y'all, next week, Roadhouse.
Sexy Patrick Swayze.
Will I be showing the clip of Peter Griffin? Actually, no, I'm not. So anyway, we see y'all next week, y'all. Get the jeans tight around the